Celtic have joined the clubs that have rejected the new Super League format. Welcome back to Folk Football. Giving you a quick wee update here after what happened yesterday, because it looked like the Super League was going to go ahead. It did, but today we have got a list of teams, and there will be more. Of course, there's a lot of teams that will not be taking part in it, and probably just don't feel the need to publicly reject it. But in terms of the clubs that have rejected it, we've seen four English clubs: Manchester United, Manchester City, Tottenham, and Chelsea. As of right now, Arsenal and Liverpool haven't. Arteta did come out and say that Arsenal should reject it. Then we've got Porto, Seville, Valencia, Atletico Madrid, Real Sociedad, and Villarreal. So there's been no mention of Barcelona or Real Madrid, because of course there wouldn't be. They're the two juggernauts behind this. Then we've got Bayern and Dortmund have come out and rejected it. In terms of the French clubs, we've got PSG and Monaco. Then we have got Inter, Roma, Atalanta, and Pescara. I fucking no idea who Pescara are, I'm sorry. Pescara sounds like something to do with Formula 1. Then we've got Feyenoord, who I'm pretty sure when I read yesterday, they were one of the few teams that had actually agreed to be in it. So, I must have had a change of heart over 24 hours. I'm not too sure. But of course, the main purpose of this video is to talk about Celtic and the Old Firm, because I've seen a lot of people wanting the Old Firm to leave. They want the Old Firm to go down. Well, I say go down. They want them to join this Super League format. But what some people are forgetting is that if the Old Firm did join this format, I don't think it wouldn't actually result in them leaving the leagues. It's not like if they joined the English Premier League, they would have to leave the Scottish League. Because with this, it's only 14 games a season. 7 at home, 7 away. And it would all be midweek, scattered across the world. And I think that's the main problem for me. Like, it says home games, but what this would essentially lead to is like games taking place across the world. You know, games in Sydney, games in Dubai, games in Delhi, games in Los Angeles, games in Mexico City, games in Sao Paulo, etc., etc. But Celtic have rejected it. Rangers have not come out and rejected it, but I think the simple fact that Celtic have rejected it means Rangers won't join it. I think once one of the Old Firm rejects this, then the other one will reject it as well. But, you know, you may think these sort of things can happen in football, but just like everything, the world evolves, and I think it's just a matter of time before one of these Super League formats actually goes through, to be honest. And I don't want the Old Firm to leave, because I know there's talk that if you do join the Super League, your league can just cut ties with you, but I don't think the SPFL would have the balls to cut ties with the Old Firm and put them at the league, because if you want to talk about the death of Scottish football, the Old Firm would be one step closer to that. And I get it, it would be in a way far more competitive, but you're taking two gigantic clubs out of Scottish football. That's the reality. It's like, obviously, in England, there's more clubs than just United and Liverpool, but it's like taking those two out of that. It's like taking Barcelona and Real Madrid out of Spanish football. But even on a more drastic scale, it would be unimaginable what would happen. But anyway, guys, Celtic have rejected the new Super League format. Will Rangers follow suit? We'll have to wait and see. But that is it here for Folk Football, and until next time, peace.